My name is Regina and Aidana. The name of our project, From Stone to Diamond, fully represents the idea that we want to show. Our concept has two approaches. We use a single shape as basis for our pattern. Firstly, it's associated with the traditional pattern forming, and secondly, with natural shapes. We change our single shape form depending on the purpose of its application, namely, single shape as basis for the master plan. We choose more natural, irregular structure. The shape changed from angular to more rounded, corresponding to the project name. In addition, this is a reference to United Arab Emirates history, in particular, the rapid leap forward in the development. The single shape as basis for the form of buildings, as well as the basis for decorative elements. As you can see, we developed a pattern based on our form. And this is how connection with the traditional culture that we talk about is reflected. View of the main road and
the master plan is integrated into the environment and interacts with the context. There is an important object, the library of Mohammed bin Rashid. For this reason, the axis of the road we laid corresponds to the central axis of the library, in order not to block the view on the library. Also, our internal road is connected with the existing highway and follows its dictating line. Here, the development of our master plan is presented phase by phase. We use terraced construction. To take advantage of the building territory, we reduce the number of stories to the center so that the residents could enjoy the bay view.
the district's traffic diagram is represented here, namely the main road, the internal bypass road, bicycle tracks, parking lot entrances, and access entrances for the residents. The scheme of functional zoning: courtyards are provided for each complex of buildings. This is a private zone of residence. Their fountains are located, similar to traditional halls of Arabian architecture, and a small square is situated in the center of the area, serving as a public recreational area. The first floors are intended for retail and public trade. The central road goes to the base serves for walks along the coastline.
Vertical zoning. Underground, there is a parking lot for residents and guests. Above that, the first floors intended for commercial use. Some of the higher floors are intended for use as an art space. This was also pointed out in the assignment. Further, the residential floors are situated.
As you note, renderings show that district is protected from the sun by a canopy, which was also developed on the basis of our pattern. The canopy's filling consists of photovoltaic elements. Apart from that, an artificial fog system is installed in the canopy for a more favorable pastime on the street.
This slide presents layouts of residential cells and parking lots. Parking layout, convenient for operation and evacuation. Parking layout type 1, type 2, and type 3. Residential complexes consist of equilateral cells based on the pattern of the project. We have three types of floor planning. This is type 1, which shows how floor plan is changing through one floor level and to eliminate the stairwell. This type consists of 1 and 2 room apartments. Type 2 floor plan includes 2 room apartments, and type 3 includes 3 room apartments.
The image of the facade refers us to the traditional high-rise Arabian architecture, Shibam in particular, and below you can see facade designing principle. We can see that the roof of buildings are functionable and usable as well.
Yes, constructions. Here on the left you can see the zoning by levels. On the right are horizontal and vertical communications. Criteria of MultiComfort house were met during the designing. Thermal comfort. The difference between internal and external temperatures is provided by a continued contour of insulation. There are no thermal bridges, also due to the isovarioal system for air tightness. The membrane also protects the structure from damage. Air quality. You can see the use of traditional principle of wind catchers named badgers. Air exchange is carried out by means of geothermal ventilation system, which reduces the cost of air conditioning. Energy efficiency. The surface of the 3 layers, windows and facade decoration with a high index of reflection, renewable resources usage, namely photovoltaic elements that are situated on the roof and in the filling of the canopy, providing the opportunity for energy self-sustainment. The balconies and mashrabi of the facades provide shadow inside the rooms. Acoustic comfort. We provide an allowable number of decibel in the interior and external environment, between apartments and between room in apartments. Fire safety. The main structural elements and ventilation ducts are protected by a Zower Ultimate Protect system.
According to calculations, all these measures in aggregate give positive results. Some nodes are optimized for more efficient energy saving. Calculation in the MultiComfort House Designer software, the view of pedestrian street, view from courtyard, and thank you for your attention.